Welcome to 420 Today, your marijuana news in exactly 420 words. It's been quite the week in the world of weed. Americans from opposite corners of the country went to the polls Tuesday to vote for marijuana legislation, and the results, for the most part, were positive. In Palin Country, aka Alaska, being stoned on a snowmobile is now totally legal. 52% of Alaskans voted to just say yes to recreational weed, with support coming from both sane people and Sarah fans alike. Good for them. Also in the winners column this week are the good folks of the Beaver State. Beaver, who voted to make Oregon another civilized location for adults to enjoy a quiet toke without worrying about the thugs in blue kicking down the door. Therefore, both Alaska and Oregon will now have similar laws to those of our good friends in Colorado. Awesome! President Obama can now enjoy a toke in the White House. Yep, Washington DC residents have also voted to go green, meaning tokers over 21 years old can possess up to 2 ounces of weed for personal use and grow up to 6 plants in their home. So at least something is going right in our nation's capital. Finally, more Floridians voted to legalize medical marijuana in the Sunshine State, then cast their ballot to re-elect the reptilian-esque Governor Scott. Now, cancer patients and those suffering from debilitating pain will probably have to wait until 2016 to get the medicine they need. Because it's an amendment to the state constitution, the ballot initiative in Florida required a 60% supermajority to pass. That's no conspiracy, folks, it's simply the law. So, as 60% was always going to be a difficult number to reach, everyone who voted and worked for change should be proud of their efforts. Well, everyone but United for Care's campaign manager Ben Pallara, who managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Pallara absolutely dropped the ball in South Florida and entirely conceded the airwaves to the Sheldon Adelson-funded No on 2 terror commercials. A quarter of Floridians live in sunny South Florida, including many young people who would probably have voted if they knew what was at stake. But Pallara told Tropicult.com that television advertising was too expensive. While South Florida had a 10% lower turnout than the rest of the state, and that 10% made all the difference. Who do you think is to blame for Florida's weed defeat? Comment below and let us know.